Hi, I'm a recent Collegiate Farm Bureau graduate from UW-Madison in my first year as a Farm Bureau member living in Dodge County. Hi, my name's Josh Gerbitz, and I am a dairy business manager for Alta Genetics. In my role, I work with farmers to help them improve their reproductive success and efficiency. Doing sales, I not only aim to help find the right product for my customers, but also add consultative value to all the farms I work with. This can be as simple as talking through values on a proof sheet or doing a whole herd audit, walking the farm and digging through their records. One of the herds I work with uses an activity and rumination monitoring system to help have better precision in their herd management. With their system, they are able to be more sustainable by using fewer hormones, which improves consumer perception, decreasing lockups, and allowing cows to be cows. This increases labor efficiency and helps improve overall herd performance by catching sick cows earlier, and this herd has increased their pregnancy rate by 5% in just a year and a half that they've had the system. This no doubt has a large economic impact on the dairy. On other dairies, I work with them to implement higher genetic values that allow cows to be more efficient and produce more milk with fewer or the same inputs as the previous generation. We also focus on many health traits that decrease antibiotic use by producing healthier cows that last longer in the herd. We also work to ensure healthier calves with calf audits and a colostrum replacer that allows calves to reach maturity faster and substantially decreases the antibiotic usage in young stock. I look forward to continuing to work with more dairies and to implement more and more technology as it becomes available and help farmers use new practices to improve their efficiencies on their dairies.
Hi, my name is Mitch Giebel. I am a Juneau County Farm Bureau member. I want to say thank you for the nomination in the Sustainable Service category. My nomination was on behalf of my time with Didion Milling and Didion Ethanol, merchandising grain and feed commodities to successfully help promote the South Central and Central Wisconsin farmers' bottom line. So I guess what kind of goes into me making improvements in their day-to-day operations is ultimately coming down to their partnership with myself and with the company. That's what makes everything happen here, is that partnership, and that direct marketing opportunities kind of makes it unique. So a lot of my time, it doesn't look very glamorous, but it's sitting in the office on the phone, kind of digging into, what contracts they have, what issues they may see, helping them market their grain. I've been here when it's sub $3 grain, and we're not sure how you're going to pay, operating notes. I've also been here for the highs of their operations where they're getting over $8 a bushel, and how are we going to navigate that through the year and make the best marketing decisions? And really digging into that is both ends of it. It's that mutual partnership of understanding that we have to be successful marketing our grain, ethanol, food products, as well as reflecting back on their operation. So that's that understanding. It really comes back to that is, we just understand that we have to make the best decisions for each other, and at the end of the day, that's what the pillar of their operation that makes the money. For me, my next steps in furthering down that path is helping those farmers achieve more of that financial success. So beyond just marketing, it's kind of digging into, how can we start talking about, operating notes, what's going to benefit them quarter to quarter, and ultimately reflect more to the bottom line for them. And really what I see as the results and how I know that this has been successful in my time here and how it's going to be sustainable for the sustainable service is I'm seeing them helping their neighbors successfully retire and buying the neighbor's land, letting them retire, seeing their kids coming back to the farm and taking over an operation, and ultimately them being involved in the community. I love seeing people get nominated for boards, whether it's town board, fair board, county board, or whatever it is. Again, I just want to say thank you for the nomination. Mitch Keeble, Juneau County Farm Bureau.
I'm Trevor Jacobson from Mineral Point, Wisconsin. I'm a proud Iowa County Farm Bureau member. I work at Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Wisconsin. I'm a mechanic there, and I work on the Foss Hingham Forge line of equipment. I'm honored to be nominated in the Sustainable Service category. I've been a mechanic at Ritchie Implement for over 11 years, and during that time, I've helped farmers improve and meet their goals for sustainability by going through their machines and making sure that they are running at their peak performance capabilities so that they can get their crops harvested in a timely manner with minimal breakdowns and using the least amount of fuel per horsepower and getting all the crops up when they need to be done. My goals for keeping my customers and farmers sustainable is helping to keep their machines running at optimal performance so that it doesn't cost them a lot of money in repairs or downtime. It also goes hand in hand with getting the best quality feed for their animals so they can get a top dollar for their end product. By doing that, keeping up to date with FOSS training, we go to Omaha in the wintertime, which is the U.S. headquarters for FOSS, and we have update trainings on the machines to keep us up to date with everything that has been changed on them and what is coming out new for the following year, so that we can make recommendations to our customers as to what may help provide them a little more efficiencies around the farm, as well as better quality feed for their animals. What drives me to keep helping farmers improve is I've been around agriculture my entire life, and it's just a part of me and who I am at this point. I always want to see that farms continue on in the next generation for the families that are operating them. So in order to help them make that transition better, keeping costs low for them by keeping their machines running at peak performance is key. Over the years, I've seen a lot of improvements, including fuel efficiency, machine reliability, and feed quality. And FOSS continues to be a leader in sustainable farming technology to this day. I measure success by the relationships that I've built with my customers and how I've seen their operations grow over the years. And I continue to strive to keep up to date with the latest technologies to further help my customers out and to further improve their operations.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie Meyer, a dairy nutritionist and consultant for VitaPlus Corporation, covering Southwest Wisconsin and Northwest Illinois. I'm originally from the rolling hills of Montfort, Wisconsin, and now call Hazel Green, Wisconsin in the far southwest corner of Grant County home. It's an honor to be nominated for the 35 Under 35 Sustainable Service Award. I'm fortunate to work with very driven and passionate dairy producers, all of which we write down goals that we strive to achieve. But how do we achieve those goals and stay focused? We focus on customized nutrition solutions, quality forages, and we're always open to new ideas that just might push us to the next level or help us save a few pennies. I've had the exciting and also very nerve-wracking opportunity to help a customer navigate a robot startup in February of this year. Herds have one opportunity, one chance to have a successful startup, and I was absolutely determined to do everything in my power to make sure that we got this right the first time. And so I leaned on my coworkers that had been involved in startups in the past. I had them look at diets for me, but I also spent countless hours with them in shared learning meetings, whether that be via Teams, over the phone, in-person visits to their customers, just to get to know the software that we were working with. But I also got to know the robot dealer and support staff extremely well. So when Robot Startup Week came around, I had a crew of coworkers scheduled that, along with myself, rotated through and helped to push cows and make sure that the dairymen and women were fed and as rested as they could be during that first week. Through working with all members of their advisory team, we were able to stay focused and excited and have a little bit of fun on the farm, and help them achieve their goals. But we also now have a level of trust and respect for one another that promotes open communication. So we worked with the robot dealer advisors once we got started up to set some attainable goals that they thought were realistic for our first 6 months. And we knocked those goals out of the park 2 months early. So those goals have been moved, and they'll be forcing us to take management to the next level through focusing on those small details, some of which I mentioned earlier. Fine-tuning repro, ensuring that we have healthy feet under the cattle, exceptional cow comfort, and also continuing to make high-quality forages. My goals are to help my customers maintain or improve production, but also increase their profitability and their bottom line. On a more personal level, I'm striving to develop the same passion and appreciation for this industry that molded me in my 2 kids. Production ag runs in my blood, and I'm driven by my desire to help people and also the livestock and the animals that are their livelihood. My every intention is to continue to be involved in shaping the next generation, whether that be through guest lecturing at the local universities and trade schools, having students hop in the car with me for a day, or helping to train our new hires at VitaPlus. These students are our future, no matter what role they may play when they do enter this industry. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kyle Much. I am from Larson, Wisconsin, and a member of Opeka County Farm Bureau and am a board member there. I am a certified crop advisor, and I work as a crop consultant in Northeast Wisconsin. I write nutrient management plans and do weekly crop scouting during the growing season. My passion for my job is helping farmers grow a great crop every year while utilizing the nutrients they apply from manure or commercial fertilizer. Farmers have tight margins for being profitable. One way to stay profitable is to take soil tests to find out what it'll take to grow a good crop on a field. Variable rate fertilizer is a great way to be sustainable by putting more or less of fertilizer in an area of the field where it is needed most. I work on finding new ways for farmers to save money. Double cropping of winter rye forage followed by corn silage can increase the total amount of tonnage taken off of an acre of farmland. The winter rye is a great way to have ground cover over winter to protect the land from erosion and nutrient loss. Putting manure on fields that are low in nutrients from a soil test compared to a higher testing fields is another sustainable practice I advise farmers to do. My goal is to push farmers into trying different practices like no-till and planting of cover crops. I have seen huge improvements with farmers' yields and less soil loss based off of new sustainable cropping practices. Farmers are always asking me about trying new products that come to the market. Success to me is seeing my clients try new practices like cover crops, with seeing the benefit of less soil compaction, less tillage, better water infiltration, and less weed pressure. I am always willing to try out new sustainable practices that could one day make my clients more profitable and pass the farm on to the next generation and make it better than when they took over the farm.